Erik ten Hag turned down after trying to hire assistant for Man United job. Dutch football coach Fred Rutten has claimed he's rejected the chance to be Erik ten Hag's assistant at Manchester United. The Red Devils have already confirmed the Ajax boss will be their new manager next season, with Ralf Rangnick primed to become a consultant. But when it comes to hiring a number 2, ten Hag already seems to have hit an obstacle. Manchester United hired Chris Armas to be Rangnick's number 2 earlier in the season after the German saw Michael Carrick quit the club. But the American will leave alongside the 63-year-old the minute the current season ends later in the month. Now, Rutten has claimed he's turned down the chance to move to United as ten Hag's assistant. Erik ten Hag has asked me to be his assistant at Manchester United. I said no, he's quoted as saying by @TheEuropeanLad. Everyone makes his own choices in life. I have a family, I have grandchildren that I want to see. Erik ten Hag, Man United's 25-man squad for next season with 6 signings this type of project. I felt uncomfortable with it. Rutten spent the entirety of his playing days in the Netherlands, where he performed for FC Twente. And he's been a manager ever since taking the job at his former side back in 1999. Rutten has actually had 2 stints at both Twente and PSV Eindhoven, working with the latter as an assistant before becoming manager in 2009. And he's also coached Schalke, Vitesse, Feyenoord, Al Shabab, Maccabi Haifa and Anderlecht over the course of his career. Don't miss ten Hag's 10 transfer targets at Man United explained. Anthony comments suggest ten Hag reunion at Man United is possible. Man United have 5 players who can be amazing under ten Hag. Ten Hag is now primed to look elsewhere, however, with Rutten not interested in moving to United this summer. Mitchell van der Gaag has been tipped to move alongside his Ajax colleague, but he could yet stay in Amsterdam and be offered the manager's job. And while United have been eyeing a return for Steve McLaren, it's unclear whether their former coach will come back for another stint. The Red Devils have gone through numerous assistants since the departure of Sir Alex Ferguson in 2013. Chris Wood moved alongside David Moyes from Everton after the Scot was hand-picked to be Ferguson's successor. Think you know sport? Test your sporting knowledge with our tricky quiz. However, he left alongside Moyes when they were cut loose after just 10 months in the job. Louis van Gaal named Ryan Giggs as his assistant when he left the Netherlands national team to manage United in the aftermath of Moyes' sacking. Yet Giggs chose to turn his back on Old Trafford when he missed out on the top job. Jose Mourinho was hired as Van Gaal's successor in 2016. And Rui Faria then worked under him for 2 years before Carrick became a part of the United coaching setup. Want the latest football news? Join our brand new Facebook group by clicking here. Who ten Hag ultimately hires to be his number 2 is something only time will tell. But Rangnick is planning to talk with his successor about what's needed at United after another underwhelming campaign. We haven't spoken as yet, but I can fully understand that both himself and myself that we should keep our focus on our current teams, he said. Erik is leading the Dutch league, and that's what he will try to want to win the league with Ajax. We have agreed that we will speak at the end of the season and have a chat about all the things he wants to speak about.